Today's lesson is tricky. It's one of the few punctuation lessons we have. It's kind of an annoying lesson عشان lesson ده هيعتمد عليكوا تفهموا. Right? هيعتمد عليكوا تفهموا. وتفهموا meaning اللي في الجملة. Just thought to let you guys know that. Don't forget guys الامتحان هيتغير في شهر 6 ها. I just want you guys to understand that. RIP. Don't forget ال updated system بتاعتهم الانجلش section بدل 75 سؤال في 50 سؤال. الريدنج section هو ما متغيرش. الماث بدل 5 اختيارات هم 4. اوكي. وبرضو قالوا الاسئله. فدلوقتي في الاي سي تي الجديد اللي طالع في وقت اكتر لكل سؤال. بدل اعتقد 30 ثانيه بقى 40 ثانيه 42 ثانيه. So these are some pretty big changes. الماتيريال هو الشكل هو الديزاين هو التغيير الوحيد اللي هم عملوها قالوا عدل اسئله في الانجليش، لغوا الساينس سكشن بقى اختياري برضو. قالوا اختيارات الماث من 5 ل 4 وقالوا عدل اسئله الماث مش عارف بدل 60 بقى حاجه و40. Yes, Mrs. Nora. مش انت رافعه ايدك؟ They will lower. No, they're not lower. The time in English will بدل هو أعتقد نفس الحاجة. No, they didn't lower the time. I think I read this yesterday. So English 50 سؤال 35 minutes هو التايم. Mathematics مش عارف كان 60 سؤال بقى 45. مش عارف هو نفس التايم ولا لا الصراحة يعني. ignorant. Reading 36 سؤال 40 دقيقة نفس التايم. Oh, more time. 5 دقايق زيادة في الريدنج يا لهوي. That's good news. There you go. So they gave more time in reading, less questions in English. لا يا جدعان صراحة يعني انتوا هتخشوا على حاجة لطيفة يعني. صراحة بصراحة عشان as an ACT teacher ال5 دقايق دولت بيفرق قوي 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 قوي. Anyway وبرضه منزلين النسخة اللي هم هينزلوها برضه I think on the website في digital test under the US one في ACT test. I think under the US one, there's a mock test بالجديد. So it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. All right. Any other questions? So Marco, you don't know what you're talking about, my bro. طبعا بالنسبة لل English section التغيير برضو هيقلوا عدد الأسئلة صح؟ بس خدوا بالكم عدد الأسئلة هيقلوا بس في فكرة معينة هما قالوا هيكمل أو يستكر نفس العدد وهو الجزء الإنجليش اللي بيسألنا على topic sentence على concluding sentence على a relevant example على transitional sentence. So هم وضحوا بالنسبة للإنجليش section نصها هيبقى الأسئلة دولت بدل ربعة هيبقى نص والنص التاني هيبقى grammar punctuation style. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. That's why it's important نتأكد ال reading skills بتاعتنا مظبوطة وعارفين نقرا كويس ونفهم كويس. All of this makes a difference. Anyway, نورا انت رافعة ايدك وانا مش عارف اذا كان عندك سؤال ولا لا. عشان قلت لك اتفضلي نورا وما قلتليش اي
Yes, I
حاجة.
have. مستر
اها.
هو الموضوع ده يعني أنا لو دخلت محاولة في شهر 6 هيتطبق.
Yeah. According to the
ماشي.
ACT وفي بلدين there's only 2 countries that do ACT. It's the US and Egypt. So there's no other country that does ACT by
يعني
the way.
خلاص هم قالوا ان هو هيتطبق، مش
Yeah, it's on.
يعني هو قالوا هيتطبق ولا اتطبق خلاص؟
في US هيطبق في شهر 3. And internationally
واحنا.
هيبقى أول شهر، أول محاولة في شهر 6 اللي في السمر. في شهر 6 وفي شهر 8.
اوكي.
هما قالوا أول محاولة in the summer. So احنا بنظن it will be شهر 6 or September.
عشان
Hold
اعمل
on.
حسابي هل اخد ساينس قبلها ولا ما اخدش؟
I'll get some more information when exactly عشان هما ممكن يبقوا نص النص or they can change the times. ده اللي احنا مش عايزينه طبعا. I already have the emails so هيبعتوا لي email كده كده. So yeah, I would wait لو في فرق محاولة. So لو داخلين شهر 6 ومش عارف ايه كده كده هتدخلوا تاني على الجديد. So I would wait, honestly, right? Honestly, I would wait. All right, let's begin. Um, I think it'll compete well. وبرضه بيقولوا في شهر 6 اللي هيطبق digital SAT. You know, harder tests though, in my opinion. And I am back. Sorry about that, guys. My apologies. So today we're going to continue نكمل أو discuss dependent ideas والأخطاء اللي بيجي معاهم. Last two sessions. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, you guys can hear me. Sorry, I thought I disconnected. مش عارف ليه. So last two sessions اللي احنا اتكلمنا عليها dependent clauses. We discussed the relative clause, right? والrules اللي ليها علاقة بالrelative clause. And we discussed the that clause and the which clause. And we discussed the who clause. وبرضو الباقي who's, who, whom, when, where. Today we're going to focus on modifiers. Now modifiers questions يعني modifier حاجة بتوصف. It describes. واحنا خلاص عارفين modifiers وشفناهم تحت اسم the participle and participial phrases. Do you guys remember that? So let's zoom in on this. If you guys remember earlier in the course اتكلمنا كتير قوي على ing والed phrase, right? And we said الphrases دولت بيوصفوا حاجة. So for example, the spewing car. So that's a modifier. So we're going to focus on that. وحاجة اسمها dangling and misplaced modifiers. وحاجة اسمها ايه؟ Dangling and misplaced modifiers. والcommon mistake اللي بيجي. You should expect this mistake اللي بيظهر في الامتحان about 1 to 2 times per test. That's a guarantee هيجي يعني هيجي. So what is a participial phrase الأول? Right? So we talked about this. The useful tools وبيوصفوا. وقلنا what is a participle? And قلنا participle is شكله verb. It's a verb form, but it functions as an adjective. So there are two types. See present participle والpast participle. عشان يسهل الأمر عليكم, what I do is I call them the ing phrase and the ed phrase. The ing phrase and the ed phrase. And I say this just to make it easier on you guys تفتكروا الشكل بتاع الجملة, right? So a present participle ends in ing, like running, singing, writing. شكله verb, again, بس ده مش verb, ده ايه? Adjective, بيوصف. And they always end, or they can end in ed. Played, walked, talked was برضه في irregular form, eaten, gone, written. Okay, cool. Easy until now. So what is a participial phrase? It's a phrase, it is a group of words that starts with a participle with any related words, right? So begin بالparticiple and any related words. So الفانكشن بتاعتها أو فكرتها بيوصف الadjective أو بيوصف الnoun or pronoun. ده الهدف بتاعته. And you're going to see them with commas a lot of times. So I want you guys to focus on this form of sentence and this form of sentence. وشفناهم مش جديد. This should be nothing new لحد دلوقتي. Running quickly, comma, the athlete crossed the finish line. So here you have the modifier. شايفين بقول لكم ليه بقول لكم ing. Right? Running quickly. Who's running quickly بقى? It's describing the subject. So بنقول ing, comma, subject verb structure. وبرضو عكس ينفع subject verb comma ing. So ممكن يجي هنا أو هنا, right? وفي اللي بيجي في النص. The packaged, comma, damaged during shipping, comma, arrived late. Damaged during shipping. بيعمل ايه؟ بيوصف ايه بقى؟ The package عشان بيقولك what type of package. So how do you identify these participial phrases? Again, زي ما احنا قلنا ممكن نشوف ing or ed phrase وبيوصف حاجة describes a noun or a pronoun. Okay. وممكن يجي anywhere in the sentence. Could become in the beginning, in the middle, or in the end. Feeling tired, John went to bed early. The chef known for innovative recipes won, right? We watched the sunset, comma, amazed by its vibrant colors or vibrant colors. Tomato, tomato. And عايز أسألكم بقى هنا. This is not a verb. Be careful there. مش سؤال ولا حاجة. It's not a verb. You have to be careful functions. شكله verb, but again, it's describing. It is not an action. إلا لو قلنا بقى he was amazed, for example. وبيوصف إيه؟ بيوصف we. صح? We were amazed by the colors. So punctuation rules. لو جاي في البداية comes with a comma. في النهاية, comma. And I'm going to ignore this one because it's actually a wrong one. So it can come in the beginning, right? عشان كده بقول لكم احفظوا please this structure عشان how many times I've seen students make mistakes عشان ما ياخدوش بالهم. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. I want to tell you guys so many times I've seen students يعملوا الخطأ ديت where مش بياخدوا بالهم بالstructure ده. والstructure ده it means everything. It's easy points. It's easy points. So now we know what a participle and participial is. أو modifying phrase. نقول تحت general name, we're going to call it modifying phrase. Do you have any questions? صح بيوصف حاجة بلاقيها في الجملة لازم يوصف subject. That's the trick. لازم يوصف subject. هنخش دلوقتي على understanding dangling and misplaced modifiers. So what is a dangling modifier? What is a misplaced modifier? أول حاجة يعني إيه كلمة dangling? All right. Miss Pesan says she knows. What is it then, Mrs. Pesan?
A dangling modifier is when an adjective when something بحاجة بتوصف حاجة في غلط.
Yeah, توصف حاجة غلط, right?
يعني
In English, yeah. I mean, you said it right. Pretty clear. اتفضلي. If you want to add an example or something. Okay.
wait, let me
So,
think of one.
okay. When you do, just let me know. So,
Okay.
بيوصف حاجة غلط, right? So dangling means something that's just hanging there, right? Misplaced معناها إيه؟ مكانها غلط. It's in the wrong place. So it describes a wrong word. So for example, if we say eating quickly, just a very simple example, the food disappeared. Right? لو شفت الستراكشر صح, right? ing phrase, right? Comma, subject and verb structure. Check. بس المينينج بقى. نخش على المينينج. Eating quickly. Who is eating quickly? هنا الجملة بيقول لي ايه? The food. So can the food be eating quickly? لا. That's what we mean by dangling modifier. السبجكت ناقصة في الجملة. Misplaced modifier السبجكت محطوطة في الجملة بس في مكان تاني. المودifying phrases مع السبجكت لازم يلزقوا في بعض. لازم ايه؟ يلزقوا في بعض. And so I'm sorry about this example. I thought I fixed it, but obviously I didn't, right? Running down the street. I don't know what I was doing with this example. Rest in peace. Here are the better examples. I gotta fix that graphic. Walking down the street, comma, the trees are beautiful, right? You see the structure, صح, ing, comma, subject and verb. Yeah, because it probably works with your reading skills, right? So what is walking down the street? The trees. Walking down the street, I saw. Now, Ms. Percent says, hey, this is pretty easy actually because easy to understand. Yeah, definitely. The trick is to find it في الجملة عشان obviously مش بدون very direct questions like this. For example, how to fix it, صلح subject. Walking down the street, I saw beautiful trees. And the misplaced modifiers زي ما احنا قلنا, it targets the wrong words too far apart. المodifier لازم يلزق في الكلمة اللي بيوصفها. Other than that, it's misplaced. Look at this example. The dog was walked by the girl with a fluffy tail. Most students won't catch this. Most people won't catch this mistake. عشان المشكلة دلوقتي with misplaced modifiers, خصوصا in a testing environment, انت بتفهم obviously المكتوب. Obviously انت مخك مش مخك, your mind, right? بيقول لا أكيد الفluffy tail مش بتاع الجirl, this is for the dog. It's logical. What does the sentence say? So this is where you have to be able to read like a machine من غير ندخل نفسنا في الجملة. Right? You have to read like a machine. تعرفين زي autocorrect in Microsoft Word or or like autocorrect في messages. Right? It has to be like that. So this is incorrect. عشان هنا بيقول لي ايه? Who has a fluffy tail? The girl. Other problems with this type of modifier هو بيجي preposition. So مش لازم يبقى في commas. احنا قلنا prepositions اساسا هم modifiers, وقلنا كده من زمان, وقلنا كده كتير قوي. preposition بيوصف, preposition بيوصف, right? So always make sure برضو with a modifying phrase you catch it. Now how can you catch it? في الإجابات هيتحركوا. Hello. My connection is very bad today, صح? My connection is very very bad today, أنا آسف. So بالنسبة للإجابات هتشوف الفريز ده وبيحركوها بقى في الإجابات. Right. So let's check other examples. How do you fix this example? Make sure you put a modifier وكلمة جنب بعض. The girl walked the dog with a fluffy tail. Right. All right. Apostrophes. Sorry about this too. I don't know what I was doing here. Sometimes when I code things, it comes out a little funky. Apostrophes. If you remember من درس apostrophe S apostrophe, انتوا عارفينها. It shows possession. Own something. Now, this bag can introduce a problem when dealing with modifiers. All right. عشان برضه احنا قلنا one function, قلنا من زمان, وقلنا كذا مرة في البراكتس الapostrophe بيعمل حاجة تانية. I'll tell you. Now, in this example, Ahmed's car broke down. خد بالكوا, this is an apostrophe S. So what's the subject here? Can you guys tell me what the subject is here? Okay, Nora. Okay, Bisan. مش هتقولي ماركو؟ So the subject here is car. The apostrophe S cannot be a subject. It moves the subject to the next word. Okay. وده بيعمل مشكلة معانا when we're dealing with modifiers. Right? Like for example here. Injured yesterday, comma, Ahmed's health improved today. What is the subject of the modifier? What is the subject of the modifier in this situation? Who or what is injured yesterday? Am I having another disconnection? Is nobody telling me? Hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 hello. Yeah, I don't see anybody. I don't see any answers. محدش يقول لي what this sentence tells me? What is the subject of the modifier? I'm sorry, guys. I don't know why I had a third disconnection today. And I don't know what's going on my internet. I have fiber and everything, man. It's a bit disappointing, but you know, it is what it is. All right. All right, all right, all right. So, what is the subject of this modifier هنا in this example? محدش قال لي اساسا مش شايف في الشات. ولو برضو محدش في الميتنج معايا وانا بس بكلم نفسي. لا ما بكلمش نفسي.
Can you ask the question again? Because I didn't hear you.
What is the subject of the modifier? I think I've said this like 50 times. عشان disconnection. So annoying. What is the subject and modifier that بيوصف إيه? What does this modifier in this example in the red box, what does it describe? Marco, no. Nura, yes. Hassan, make a decision, homie. Ingiz! Okay, I'll help you out. Injured yesterday, Ahmed's health. This is the subject. So who is injured? Oh, sorry, Hassan. So who is injured according to the sentence? The sentence in the health was injured. Wrong. Injured yesterday, comma, Ahmed improved his health. So be careful with the apostrophe S. It affects the subject. Look at this other example. After winning the race, comma, the runner's shoes were untied. What is the subject of the modifier in this lay example? What is the subject of the modifier in this lay example? Yeah, Anna is telling me the thank you, Mr. Nora. Well, what about you, Marco? Yeah, here it's telling us the shoes, right? Wrong. Should be the runner. You captured the comma. Is your screen working now, Miss Pisane? So summary and key takeaways. Modifiers add detail, but be careful. Check modifiers clearly connect to words. Place modifiers close to the words they modify. Be careful with apostrophes. They can create misplaced modifiers. Read your sentences out loud can help you catch modifier mistakes. Keep practicing. Keep rolling. Keep moving. You can learn anything. So simmer out. Okay, I'm done with that. And let's move on. Let's make it question number 1. Let's see where it goes from here, and we'll take it from there. Which of the following is a participial phrase? Okay, Marco and Nira. Do. طيب Hassan, where you at, dog? Where you at, dog? So here we're gonna say answer C, singing loudly. Why are you confused? Identify the participial phrase. Where's the confusion? Look at this one. Where's the participle phrase place? Read the sentence, read this question out loud. All right, okay, Marco. Okay, Nora. No, percent exhausted from the long trip. This is the participle. So it's at the beginning. All right, let's try another one here. This is just understanding participles and you're just identifying them دلوقتي بعد كده نشوف real test examples. Which sentence uses a participial phrase correctly? Okay. Okay, Marco. Very simple steps here, just identifying what's done well. Okay. Okay, Pisan. No, the bus is not running quickly. You know, speeding quickly, but bus is not really. You don't like to say car runs. You can in Arabic, but not English. It's one of those situations. Smiling brightly, Sarah. ده أوضح طبعا. So لو كان في شك, you always go for what's clear, right? Let's skip number 7. Number 11. I'm gonna skip that. Let's go into actual questions. Now, look at this example. Now, إذا كنت تشوفوا how participial phrases appear. So in tackling his assignment, popular ball game elements were borrowed of the day. Okay. Kind of weird. I don't know how, I don't know, like, you can tell there's a misplacement here. Okay. You can tell there's a misplacement here. Number one, if you read the sentence, do you see a mistake? The mistake is connected to the participle. So نعايزكوا أول حاجة identify the participle phrase. And then identify what is the subject هنا في الجملة. إذا كان السبجect بتاع participle phrase ده صح ولا لا. And then you go to your answers and fix the subject. So Pisan, where's the participial phrase in this sentence? No يا حبيبتي ده اللي فيها السؤال. صح بس لازم نقرا الجملة كلها مش هقرا بس highlighted portion. Right? This is an example of how انت هتلاقي participle or modifier issue. So when you read the sentence, what is the participle in the sentence? فين المodifying phrase in the sentence? So let me help you out here. So yeah. So here in tackling his assignment, this is the modifier, ing phrase. So you continue reading. هنا بيقول لنا the popular ball game. That's tackling the assignment. No, it's misplaced. Which one tells you who is tackling the assignment? Naismith, right? ing, comma, subject, verb, phrase. So you have to make sure they match. You have to make sure they match. And if you don't, you're gonna have a bad time. You're gonna miss the mistake. So it's easy in theory, طبعا. Right? It's easy in theory, but I'm sure this is quite tricky in actual reality, not just fake reality, real reality. I'm gonna change. Fourth time I get disconnected. I wish Zoom give me a flipping warning or something. I wish Zoom can tell me a flipping warning that I'm getting disconnected instead of have me talking for like 2 minutes or 3 minutes. Like I'm so frustrated right now. You guys don't understand it. Honestly, I'm very frustrated. I just want to scream and break everything. Yalla. So let's go to this example now. This is another modifier style question, right? Look at this question. Find the modifying phrase. Find if the word that's being described مظبوط ولا لا. لا مش مظبوط يا باشا السكر زيادة. Okay, Marco, good. Nora, no. This is where a part of your reading comprehension skills need to come in. And this is a modifier question, Ashin. You're gonna find the answer choices, each of them have different subjects. This is a big flag, right? So what was etched with the names of fallen soldiers? Good job, Sen. It was the wall. Etched يعني مرسوم, right? It's not the visitors. They're etched with that. Jeez. I'm having all types of connection problems or connectivity problems today. And now it's not loading. Oh boy. Sorry, guys. Just give me a few minutes. It's a connection issue I'm having right now. Wow. All right. Seems like I'm having connection. سامعني كويس؟ Yeah, it seems like it's not loading on my laptop right now. So it means probably there's a connection issue. Yeah, there it goes. All right. Uh, okay. We're gonna finish about 10 minutes early. There's a problem right now with the loading screen. دلوقتي يا جماعة ماركو كان عايز الحصة بكرة الساعة 1:30. Is everybody okay with that? الساعة 1:30 أو نخليها الساعة 2. So that means it'll give me time to go to the gym. Yes, please. Yes. Okay, way better. Okay, cool. So let me just اكتبها في الواتساب group. And I hope nobody else has a problem. I pray. You guys are one of the groups that always gives me problems with the schedule thing. Is it you guys? I think it is you guys. No, it's digital SAT that gave me problems. 2 until 3 p.m. All right. Other than that, do you guys have any questions? So see you guys tomorrow, inshallah. We'll continue practicing this. Um, sorry about this, on essay. Any questions before we go? Thank you for coming. You can learn anything, just somehow. Bye.